Hi Deb, how you going? Looks like you're the only one in at the moment. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Hopefully we get a few more in. It's been, oh goodness me, a couple of months since I've done a live, so I'm a bit out of practice as well. Let's try and get everything straightened up a bit here. Go the other way. Hey Tanya, how you going? Just trying to straighten up my camera. It's a bit better. Okay. That's good. Isn't it cold? It's really cold tonight, I think. I am freezing. Actually, don't know why. Hey Jane, how you going? I'm just, actually, is that pushing it further away? I'm trying to get, I've ripped up my workspace again and everything's moved, so I'm just trying to get the camera set up right. Yes, I've got jeans on and a jumper and I've got my Ugg boots on and I'm still cold. Be better if they were sitting on your lap, keeping you warm. Okay, so what's hi Karina, how you going? What's everybody been up to? It's been a couple of months. I'm a bit out of practice, so you'll have to just excuse me. See how we go. I'm just going to okay, so hi Di, how you going? Why did you think you'd gone deaf? No, because I'd just gone quiet for a bit. Okay. Well, I'm a bit out of practice too, Di. I'm sort of like, ooh, what do I do? So I may go a little bit quiet. Out of practice doing videos. My videos have been few and far between as well. So my creating in general has been very sporadic. So we'll see how we go. Thank you. They actually need doing again, but I'll go next week. I'll go next week and do them, which makes me think I meant to put the cream on because my hands are so dry playing with paper. Almost did, hey Di. Yeah, it's a bit of a learning experience, that's for sure. Thanks, Deb. Okay, so tonight I'm going to start another new journal because I don't have enough on the go already, but I wanted to was really keen to start using one of my digital kits, the Elegant Correspondence. So I've got it all printed out here. Not sure if you've all seen it. I do have a flip through video on my channel as well if you want to have a look through it. But that's what I'm going to do tonight. Start anyway. Well, try and start. I've got this fabric that I think will be perfect for it. So it's got like all the writing and the stamps and all that sort of stuff for correspondence. So I'm wanting to use that. So I've started. Yeah, thanks, Di. So I'll just do a quick flip through. Of it. So all the backs and everything. Actually, this is out of the mushroom kit that one that I've used, but otherwise everything else is from the Elegant Correspondence kit. Isn't he lovely? And I love that. Deb, I got the fabric from Precious Times Fabrics here in Toowoomba. So yeah, I'm just going to do a very quick. So all these on the back here are from the kit as well. I think I'm going to do a two signature journal. And then I just printed out quite a few of the blank pages. My printer allows me to print without borders. It actually has an option there, Karina. So I don't think all of them, because my old printer, it's mainly just used for invoicing and that now, because it was printing black through everything, and we cleaned it and everything else, and we could replace a part, but we figured that it really wasn't worth doing that. So it didn't allow me to print borderless, whereas this one does. So that's what I'm going to be playing with tonight. And yes, as I said, I printed out quite a few just plain ones to put in for journaling pages, that sort of thing. And then I had to play around, and I actually made some of the pages a bit smaller. I can't work out on this printer, whereas the other one I could print 2 to a page, whereas this new one I can't see where I can do that, but I haven't looked into it too much at the moment. So I've just made these a bit smaller. I love that page. I'm thinking of cutting this out and using it as a pocket or something. So I just did some of those on cardstock, and that's the kit basically. It's my digital kit die, and it's under printables on the website. So it's $4.50. I think it's 17 pages. It will give you all the information on the page. Hi Karen, how you going? I can link it for you if you like. Let me just have a look. So that's the link there for the kit that I'm using tonight. And I'm just going to do one of my signature covers. So I think I might start with that. I probably won't sew it, but if I always like to, when I do my journals, I always like to start with the cover. I don't know, I just function better putting a journal together when I do that. Not sure why, but it's just what works for me. So I am just going to work out how much I need to just trim this down. And I'm going to put some of this fabric on here. And I'm just going to cut this really roughly. So normally what I do, I think, actually I don't know whether I've done a video on this. I like to put like a watercolor paper in between my covers. So this is just a cheap watercolor paper A3 sheet from, I think it was Aldi that I got it from. And I think I'm just going to do the same fabric on the inside as well. Hi Selena, how are you? So I'm just going to have a bit of a look. I don't think it really matters because it's all much the same really. Okay. Happy it's Friday. Been a big week, hey Selena. I just can't believe it's Friday. It's crazy. I am, Karina. I am. Still trying to find my feet. It's all very, very different, but I'm sure that it'll happen. Normally I like to line, which I might actually have here because I didn't think about lining it. I do like to line it with a canvas, and then normally I have done just fabric as well, but I prefer, it's actually a drop cloth, a big drop cloth that I bought from Bunnings, and I've coffee dyed, and I might actually just duck around the corner and just see if I can find it and show you. I love it. And it just gives that little bit of sturdiness to the cover then. So oh, thanks guys. Yeah, it's I think it will be awesome. We've just been having had a really hectic time. We've got Mum has moved in with us, which is really nice. She didn't want to. Jim suggested that she could be a special guest, and she ran for the hills when he suggested that. So I'm not sure whether she's watching. Oh, okay, sorry, so I am repeating myself. Tanya, is that what you mean? Yeah. But I'm thinking I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to do like a strip of, you know how I do my journals normally, like this with the, not sure that I'm going to use this closure. More than likely I will end up doing that, but I'm going to put some sort of strip around the cover, but I just haven't worked out what yet. Thanks, Karen. So let's get started. We may as well get started and glue it down, hey? Yeah, I can't remember my name half the time, Tanya. Let alone what I've already said, what I haven't said. But yes, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. So we've all been creating. Yeah, that's exciting, Deb. I mean, you'll have to come home from your holiday to have a holiday, by the sounds of it. A big lump of glue or something there. What are you mending? Like a housewife, hey? Okay, so I've put this on really cooking. Oh boy, we're off to a good start. Look at this. I normally like to use like a spray adhesive, but it's really really smelly and really sticky, Karen. So I've actually just sort of played around. I don't like using a liquid glue because I get a little bit too generous with the liquid glue and it all seeps through to the fabric. So I prefer to just use a stick glue, and it works really well. I find if you apply enough pressure when you're gluing it down, and then I of course sew around the outside of my covers as well, so it all sort of stays stuck down. Oh, don't you hate that, Jane? Is it fairly new? The blouse, it's frustrating when you buy something like that and then within like one wear all the buttons are coming off. It's so frustrating. They just don't make things like they used to, do they? You're welcome, Karen. It's all just from trial and error, but yeah, the liquid glue just gives me too much grief. So I just found that this works really well. And I just use a glue stick from Kmart. And the reason that is, Jane, that they're not knotted is because the machine, they do it by machine and they just push it through and it doesn't tie it off, doesn't finish it off. So no, it's not, Jane. It's you would think when you're paying for something made from linen that it would be finished off a little bit better, wouldn't you? Okay, so I'm thinking that going forward with the lives at the moment, while I'm getting back into it and trying to find my creativity again, I'm just going to be working in this journal. until I get sick of it, which will be probably only a couple of lives knowing me. But I thought that's what I'll probably end up doing. And I mean, we'll get to making tags and tucks and all that sort of thing. We might actually finish a journal. Just trying to find my fabric scissors. I'm just trimming it down both ends. Excuse me. Trimming down both ends. I won't worry about the top because I'll be tracing and cutting that off from my template. Really nice fabric, isn't it? You haven't, Selena? No, I mean, they're not for everybody. I've tried a few different journals. I just keep coming back to the fabric ones. I mean, I'm a quilter, and I just love the fact that I can incorporate fabric and paper all together. And I think that's why I enjoy the fabric covers more so. I don't know, I just really enjoy doing them. So that's my reasoning. I've done lots of other different journals before as well, but and I'm sure I will do different ones again, but I just feel really comfortable, and I still enjoy, while I'm still enjoying making these, I figure why not. Fabrics are amazing, aren't they, Karen? Okay. I need to put my fabric scissors away for the moment so I don't use them to cut paper. I'm in a mess already. Can't find my scissors. Hi Yvonne, thank you so much. And the beauty of this is they're quite forgiving. If you don't cut exactly straight, I find they're quite forgiving. Yeah, I commented, Di, on your video. The sari skirt was amazing. Absolutely loved it. Yes, Tanya, it's so true. They're a little bit more giving, aren't they, than an actual book cover? Most definitely. Okie doke. It's really dark. Oh, you know why? That's how long it is since I've filmed. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Isn't that amazing? How's that? It's a lot better. I'm looking at the screen thinking, it's so dark. What's going on? So for those of you that haven't seen me do my journals before, I just like to ink around. With this particular one, I couldn't ink on the other side, but I do go around the outside with the ink once it's all put together anyway. But I just like to put a bit of ink on the edge of the white. You could coffee dye your watercolor paper that you put in between if you wanted to, but I just put some random ink. It's can be really messy because it's all going to be sandwiched in between, but just so that you don't get that little bit of white showing through, particularly on this one because I want it to be that vintage color. So that's why I'm doing that, if you're wondering. I am just going to, I think I've put this upside down, haven't I? Oh my God. Let me have a think. I have done this upside down. Okay, so I'm definitely going to have this as the fabric on the inside now as well. I was going to get the canvas and use that. Okay. Am I doing it right? See how much out of practice I am? It's crazy. Okay, so that's going to be the inside. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try this again. So this time, all right. I could, Selena, yes, but it doesn't matter. I'll just use the same fabric. That's all right, because I'm probably going to put something on the front anyway. My goodness, I am out of practice, aren't I? I used to be able to do them in my sleep. That would do my head in, Jane. I don't think I'd be able to do that. It's all good. We'll do it this way. We just have the same fabric. Originally, I was going to have the same fabric anyway, so it's meant to be. Sometimes I can do it, Selena, but obviously not tonight. I know. He told me 7:30 he'd make me a coffee, so I've got 2 minutes. So, because I don't have enough to do already, I decided that, well, there's a bit of a story behind it. I ripped my whole workroom apart again. Fluffy coffee. I was actually going to have a daiquiri tonight, but I thought I'm feeling so tired I probably would have fallen asleep on you. So maybe next Friday night I'll do that. So yes, I've pulled my whole workspace apart again because I've got a cricket machine which I'm excited to have a play with, and I needed a space to put it so it could be set up all the time, because if I've got to drag it out or if I put it away, I just won't use it. So if it's in my face, I'm be more inclined to use it. And I also needed a space where it could be just pulled forward on a desk and had ample space at the back for vinyl and cardstock and all that sort of stuff to go through. So I'm very, very excited about it. I'm hoping to have a bit of a play tomorrow. Probably not, Di. Probably wouldn't have. But I don't know. Maybe lately, yes, I would have. Yeah, that's just messes with my brain too much, ladies. I couldn't do that. It just wouldn't work for me. Okay, so I'll trim all this down. Yeah, I think that's the only way it's going to work for me. Well, we've had this morning, because I've moved the office part of my business as well, which had all the printers, and we couldn't get the printers to connect, and anyway, it's all working now. Seems to be working. So fingers crossed it stays that way. Oh, Di. Well, that's what I'm afraid of, because I actually do have a silhouette machine, but it's so old and outdated, and I can see it here. It's sitting right up on the top of the shelf collecting dust at the moment. So I'm determined for that not to happen with this machine. Cut that really crooked. So does anyone have a Cricut machine? If I get like I've got the Maker 3. If anyone has one, can I yell out for help if I get stuck? A bit nervous about cracking it open, actually. I have had a bit of a play with the Cricut machine. My client got a what do you call it? The little one. Oh my goodness, it's gone out of my head. Anyway, so her mum wanted me to teach her how to use that. So we made a few projects and it was fun. I was really happy with the projects that we did. Very basic, but to start off with, so I've got a little bit of an idea. This one's a lot bigger though, a bit more intimidating. Grace has got scan and cut, I think. I don't think she's got the Cricut though, Jane. Yeah. Well, Di, if you need any help, yes, check with Grace, because she does lots of things with hers. Cricut Joy, that's it. Yeah, so the Cricut Joy I've had and Poise. No, don't worry about Poise. There you go. Deb might be able to give you a few hints on the scan and cut. No good asking me, because I would not have a clue. Okay, so there we go. I've got the cover. It's crooked as anything. Oh my goodness. I think it's just the fabric though. Yeah, she was doing the footy jerseys, I think, wasn't she? Oh look, this is all right, because by the time I get the band on and maybe something on the front. So that's basically my cover, and then what I do is I go around with a zigzag stitch, which I'm not going to do tonight. What I do want to do though is quite possibly just mark where I'm going to put my signatures. So now if I'm doing one signature journal, I will cut it off here, but because I'm doing two, I'm allowing myself a little bit more space. Just trying to line this up, showing how crooked I've cut it. We need a pen, I think. Find a pen. I don't even know whether this is probably all dried out. Well, that's probably... Oh, Jules die, Karina. I've just used, for the template, it took me a lot of hours to work out these templates, and I've just done it out on manila folder. I'll probably end up putting it onto some of the template plastic. It's just a job I've got to do it before I, you know, with it just being on manila folder, it'll eventually lose its shape. So I've yet to do that, but hopefully I will get to it and do it soon. Okay, so I've got my marks there. So when I know, sewing my signatures, I know where to put them. Well, I can, I think Spotlight's just had 50 or still have 50% off all their Brother machines, Karina, if that's helpful. Mine that I use on paper is a Brother machine. I actually looked to see if they had the same one, and they've got a similar one there, but certainly well worth looking at. Alright, so I think what I'll do now is I'm going to just try and work out the start of a couple of signatures. So I think I want to start with I definitely want this fellow in the middle. I'm just going to, I don't know why that's left a white line there, but just add a bit of ink. It's still on, Karen? Oh, good. Hi, Cheryl. How you going? Yeah, Spotlight. Karina, 50% off Brother sewing machines I had, and mine have, I've got two because I do workshops, two of the same machine, and they haven't skipped a beat. So I want this fellow, I think, in the middle of one signature and the typewriter in the middle of another one. So wouldn't we all die? I have already offered to carry Deb's bags, but she won't let me. I thought so, Di, yeah. Very rude. Cheryl, it was funny, we went past your work today and Jim says, oh, it feels funny going past here and not dropping in to see Cheryl. Hi, Laurel, how you going? Glad you popped in. How's your journal going, Laurel? Okay. I'm going to have this as the front of one of the signatures. I just had to laugh at him. I thought that was funny. This is just printed on standard 80 GSM photocopy paper, and then the other ones, these, like the ephemera, I've printed on 250 GSM digital paper from Officeworks. Good morning, Monica. How are you going? It's been a while. How's everything going with you? Yes, he's just gone past and I've just gone. That's really pretty. Okay. So I'm going to do that as my first signature, I think, and that one as my second. Okay. So I could just trim this little, I don't know why it's printed a little slither of white on the bottom of the page. I could just trim it off, but I'm just going to run the ink just quickly over it just to dull that down a bit, and you can't even tell then. Monica's not the Mon that you met, Karina. Sorry, just to make sure that you... So Monica is in the US. I haven't been on for months anyway, Monica. So, but it's so nice for you to drop in and say hi. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Just folding away. Oh, look out, Laurel, you've caught the bug. There's no looking back now. No looking back now. You are in big trouble. So Karina, Mon and I, the Mon that you met, we are working on a combined workshop at the moment, which we'll be having down your way. So we're excited about it. I don't have any dates or anything yet. It's still in the planning process. So keep an eye out for that. Be excited to work alongside Mon. She's amazing. Thanks, Karina. One of my design team members, actually, Lynn, from Pretty Paper Craft 67, made some bits and pieces using this kit too. She did a lovely job. So if you haven't checked that out, everyone, you should do so. She's very talented, Lynn. You've already spread the bug, hey? Oh dear. Here's my fluffy coffee. Thank you, James. Got my fluffy coffee. I did a retreat. When did I do the retreat, guys? Last year. 2022. I have got a date booked for 2024, but I'm looking to maybe look for a bigger venue, I think. Was a fun few days, wasn't it? 4 days. It was lovely. will do. Will do, Deb. Yeah, I'll it's on my list of things that I need to investigate. We were all really well behaved and didn't get up to any mischief, did we, Jane? It's really frustrating. The first time I printed this out, it didn't print that little white line. I'm not sure what's going on there, but anyway. Okay, so I'm going to add some coffee dot paper in as well, I think. No, there was no mischief. Not an ounce. Oh, that's good coffee. And Maddie bought this home for me today. It's a Rocky Road slice. And it's gluten-free. Yeah, well, we're being a little bit, maybe just being a little bit sarcastic, Deb. Ooh, looks yummy. Very yummy. Not quite as nice as Jane's caramel slice though. Deb, when you get back from Canada, you and Laurel will have to come to our journaling get-togethers. On that note, just bear with me for a minute. The computer's going really slow. I'm trying to find, sorry guys, I'm trying to find the link for the journal get together in the on the website. Because I need to change it before I tell you what I'm going to do. Why can't I get it to come up? Okay, I'll tell you because I'll have to do it later. I can't find it. Yes, he did give blood, Tanya. So he brought it home for me. Isn't that nice? So what I was trying to do, so August, normally on the third Saturday of every month, we have a journaling get together. We had a really good turnout this month. Was looking like I might have to cancel it there at one stage, but hopefully we can continue with the showing that we got last week. But on August I'm actually away, but September the 16th we have a day, and I'm actually going, it's going to be called a Midnight Madness. So we're actually going to be running from 10 a.m. till midnight. So 14 hours of uninterrupted crafting time. Dinner will be provided. So I'm just telling you now, don't go in and book in because I haven't got the right price or the right information there. And I just can't for the life of me find it on the website. Obviously my brain isn't working at all today. But please consider it. It will be lots of fun. It will be a little bit more money than what we normally charge. I don't make any money out of these days. It's more just to build community. But I will be charging more because of the amount of time. So therefore my rent of the room is going to be higher. And I will also be providing some dinner that night. So just to cover dinner. And we'll probably... at this stage, I'm thinking of there might be a couple of little mini workshops involved if anyone's interested. So we'll just see how we go. So give me a couple of days to sort out the website, but please consider it. There will be limited seating. So if you want to get in, you'll need to book in and pay through the website so that I know that you've secured your spot. So giving you guys a heads up first before I actually put it on my page or the group or anything, so please keep it in mind. Yeah, we'll have, do you remember, Cheryl, the scrapbooking, what were they, Friday Frenzies or Midnight Madness we used to have at the scrapbooking shop? Yeah, it's hard to it's just easy to keep it the third Saturday of every month. You know, hopefully, I think most of the ladies that come, their children are no longer at school anyway, so hopefully it won't affect. But yeah, it's just, if we keep it the third Saturday, everybody knows when it's on and they can sort of be aware. So I know, we had so much fun. Hey, we should do a themed night. What do you guys think of a themed night? You'll have to get that night off work, Tanya. Okie doke, what am I going to do here? I want to get a little bit of, how many sheets of paper have I got? 12, 13. Over 2 signatures, so I need more. Ooh, that sounds good, Tanya. Yeah, thanks, Yvonne. Thank you. Might as well put a few of these in, I think. 15. some of these pages are all seconds. Hi Christine, thanks for popping in. How was your holiday? Looked amazing. So Christine's another lovely lady that's on my creative design team, so please head over and check out her channel. What did I say? 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. All right, well I might, so that'll be all the bigger pages, and then I'll put some envelopes and that sort of thing in. It was awesome. Yeah, it looked amazing. Then you had to come back to reality. Lucky you love your job, hey? Yeah, okay, I'll look into that. So how long did it take? Like how long were you on the train for? He would have missed you, poor Basil. Oh, lovely. Would have been nice in Darwin. Get away from the cold weather. We need to talk to Christine, Cheryl, but yeah, she's looked, the photos and everything looked amazing. Oh, that went down the wrong way. It was a bit hot. Oh, have you, Karen? How nice. Bit of a difference. 30 would have been hot. Oh my goodness. Not looking forward to summer. We haven't really had winter that much, have we? These stamps are in my shop, and I just thought how beautifully these will go with this kit. So I'm actually going to be making a few bits and pieces using these stamps as well. So I'd forgotten about them, to be quite honest. So, and then I also, this one from Darkroom Door I thought would be really good too to go in with the theme. So I'll make some bits and pieces using those. And then I found this in my stash. I've got another Stamperia stamp to do with calligraphy, but I can't find it. But I thought this would go really well as well. So, I'm not sure. So tonight's basically just a catch up, start a bit of prep, and we'll see where we go from there. So I might cut a few bits and pieces out. I'm just having a bit of a look. I'll do the envelopes, I think. I've got more paper here. Oh well, I can back some of the ephemera with that. That's okay, Monica. Thanks for popping in and trying. We'll catch up another night. So hopefully I'm back on board now to do regular lives on a Friday night. We'll see what happens. But so far, I think I'm right. The beauty of the wavy lines, though, Diet doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah. See, I just really enjoy fussy cutting. I know it takes so much longer than the scan and cut, but yeah, Di's swearing again. When is she not? I just really enjoy fussy cutting. I don't know, I find it relaxing. I'm a bit weird. You'll have to invite her up when she gets home and feed her. Feed her while she teaches you how to use the machine. Oh, it's just getting worse and worse, this, isn't it, Di? Hey? Got to shop for a new stand and get taught how to use the scan and cut. How will you cope? Sounds like there's a herd of elephants upstairs. tough, but someone's got to do it, hey, Di? Katie, come and say goodnight, please. Come and say goodnight instead of standing there like, I don't know what. Yes, we have elephants in this house, Selena. Katie, where are you? I don't know where she's gone now. You got your hearing aid in? I don't think it's working real well. Everyone's saying goodnight to you. Yeah, it's just a little bit slow. You'll see your hand in a minute. There you go. There it is. Look at that. All right. Good night. See you in the morning. Yep. Okay. Love you. Love you. They're a bit bright, aren't they?
See you in the morning. Yeah.
She's got work in the morning. She's working 2 days a week now. And she's got a few extra days coming up soon with some events that they're taking their coffee van to, so she's excited about that. No, because I was due to get mine done, Tanya, but they don't seem to have grown as much this time, so I'm getting a bit more out of them, so she couldn't copy me, and I certainly won't be copying her. I don't think that's my sort of colour. She's loving it, John. She's absolutely loving it. So, and then, yeah, we've got Carnival Flowers where they've got 2 full weekends where they'll work Saturday and Sunday, both weekends, but she won't do like 8 hours. I think they'll do about 4 or 5 hours a shift, so. She's going on a cruise in October with a workmate, so she's looking forward to that. Oh, we'll have to catch up, Karina, if you do come up. So just visiting. Selena, where are you again? Oh, Karina, does that mean you have a free, like a quiet house again, or? Brisbane, of course, that's right. Well, if you guys come up, please yell out and we'll catch up for a coffee or something. sort of. Coming and going, hey? Oh, I've got a cat. How many cats has she got? Two cats. Of course, they'd be completely different personalities. Hi, Denise. Oh, it's my pleasure. My absolute pleasure. I'm glad you like it. I'm just sorry that that happened for you. No romantic weekend, hey? Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Okay, but I mean, bet you were looking forward to a bit of a break. That's a shame, Di. That's really frustrating for you. Yeah, sure. I bet it was. Because she wouldn't understand. What have you missed, Denise? It's mainly a catch-up tonight. I'm starting on a journal using my Elegant Correspondence digital kit. So I'm just sort of, I've started the cover. So this is the cover, the start of it anyway. Started putting some pages together for signatures. And now I'm cutting out the envelopes and just starting to prep a little bit of the ephemera. So easy night tonight. And I'll see how I go. I might work on it in some videos going forward, but if I don't get to it, it'll be the Friday night project for the moment until I get back into the swing of things, because I've been out of commission for a couple of months. It feels good to be sitting at my desk actually creating. that moved then. Missed die complaining about the fussy cutting. Let's make that clear die. Oh, Karina, you were starting to do it, weren't you? That's what I thought. Oh no, Denise. It's always the way, isn't it? Must be the time for printers to give up. Just fussy cutting straight lines, Karina. Where's your sense of adventure? Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. Because I used to always, the reason I do that first and follow the line down is because I used to always have it, like I'd end up starting at 5 and end up scoring at 4. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. I think I'm going to put a notch in that actually. And find my hole punch. I'll have to use this one. We converted her to a fussy cutter. Need to do better. Because I bought a, well, I was given a Cricut machine for my birthday. So I wanted somewhere where I could sit it out all the time, because if I put it away like die and used it as a television stand, it would never get used. Oh my goodness, look at that. Glue everywhere. And I didn't want to do that. And I needed somewhere to put it so that it had clear space behind it as well. So we had to do the whole, change everything around. I'm actually really happy with the way that it is now, I think. I think we may have got it right. So I haven't really worked in it properly yet, but it seems to be doing all right at the moment. I've cut right into that corner there. That's all right. And there's Maddie. A good old cackle. Yeah, that was what I was like yesterday, Karina. I said to Jim, like, am I ever going to be happy with the space? You know, like I just forever seem to be changing it around or doing something, but I guess it's ever evolving, and I struggle because mine is a workroom for my business as well. I mean, I know we all get messy and whatever, but I've always got lots of different things on the go at once because of the business, and I really struggle with just the mess, but I've got to learn to sort of embrace it, I think. I'm scared to put a Nico on it. Dye. So just run it down the line, you reckon? I'm scared to do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Isn't that funny? What is wrong with me? Okay. See, this is my head. Okay, so I'm going to do, I'm doing it. Have I done it right? There we go, I've done it. Look at that. All right, let's see how good this is. Oh my goodness, you weren't lying, were you? I've already done that one. Okay. Where's I haven't got it all over there. Okay. It does. It's amazing, isn't it? That's a great tip. Thank you so much. Would never have thought of doing that. Not just a pretty face, are you, Di, hey? I don't have a cinch, but I've got the old, what do you call that? Zuta, which is similar sort of thing. I have used the Zuta machine quite a few times, and I keep looking at it and think, oh, I should just get it out and make some notebooks and that, but it's another thing that I just don't do. Hey Vic, how you going? Should have done that before I glued it down, shouldn't I? Oops. I struggled to do it, but I'm glad that I did now. So normally when I do the scoring, Vicky, I go like this and go down here and then line it up with whatever number I started with to try and get it straight, and then go back up. And Di said, draw a line with your Nico on one line, and I was too scared to do it. It was like I was writing on a wall or something. Yeah, so it certainly makes it a lot easier, that's for sure. I think I just need to, because I've got all the black on one side here, it's confusing my brain a little bit as to where the line starts and finishes, as in I've got it over on the, not in the ditch so much. Does that make sense? Anyway, I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say. But it seems to be working all right if I can get it in the right line. It's a very clever idea. I know. It's speeding through this now. Genius. Look at that. Put it away now. That'll be my tag, is in a straight line. One straight line, black straight line. I didn't ever think I would use a scoreboard, but I tell you what, it's certainly well used. You sure that's what they said you were full of, Di? Not sure about that. I think it might have been something else. Okay. I am using my one of my digital kits, Vic. What's it called? Elegant Correspondence. So I have started the cover. So I'm using this fabric. And I've folded and prepped some pages for signatures. Haven't got them in place yet. Now I'm just cutting out some of the ephemera bits out of the kit. So just a pretty easy night tonight, easing back into the lives. So I was just saying to the girls, I might try and do a few videos working on this journal, but otherwise until I get back into the swing of things, it'll show up in the Friday Night Live making things for it, I think. So that's me. Vic gave me her note. Karina. One of these. So that's what we were talking about yesterday. So I haven't been able to get these in stock at the moment. I only have the pads, the replacement pads, L'Oreal, but I was actually online again today trying to chase them down. I don't know what's going on. Got plenty of pads now, but no handles. Need to get into woodworking and make some. Actually, Maddie's got a 3D printer. I should get him to start making some. Or something similar, shouldn't I? Thanks, Vic. Oh, no, he didn't, Vicky. Oh, no. You naughty boy. Louis, I'm assuming that was. Until they aren't, hey, Karina? Oh, dear. All right, so there's some envelopes prepped. I'll probably put some lace and a bit of decoration on those as well. But look at that, it's all looking nice with the cover. I'm actually a bit excited about putting this one together. So I think I'm just going to back some of these with coffee dyed paper, cut them out. Got all these labels. You can never have too many labels, I reckon. So put these on. I bet he did. He probably thought that broom was gonna end up somewhere. Oh, he's a little bugger, isn't he? Naughty boy. So I'm gonna use, I think, some of these papers out of the kit to back. Even though I know I've printed on both sides, that's okay. Oh, I'm out of glue. Do you use it too, Karina? I love it. I don't know. I'd have all the glues. I've spent a fortune on stick glues, and I thought, oh, one day they had them at Kmart for really, really cheap, and I thought I'm going to give it a go. And honestly, it sticks really well, doesn't it? Certainly can't complain about it, that's for sure. Yeah. No, I like it. No, it doesn't seem to, does it? Yeah, they're really cheap. I think you get, correct me if I'm wrong, Karina, I think you get 2 of these big ones for $1. Is that right? Or 4 small ones for $1? I don't know. They may have gone up since the last time. I've got a drawer full of them. So I used to, every time I went to Kmart, I used to buy a few more. Just for fear of, you know, just you can never tell. They don't replace some of the stock sometimes. So, yeah, they're very inexpensive, but certainly worth getting, in my opinion. Okay. So, but it's a good idea to put the lid on because I'll try out. Yeah, no, so that's the bigger one, and then actually I don't have a drawer full, I'm getting a bit low. And then that's the little one. I like this one for on the go crafting or journaling. So there's a bit of a difference, but you get 4 of those. 32. So it's a little, 4 of those is a little bit less glue for the same price as 2 of those. So I don't know, I think you can get the blue glue as well. I haven't tried it. This is just the grey, one with the grey tube is the one that I like. So what's everybody up to for the weekend? Anything exciting? I'm ferrying Katie around pretty much all weekend. She's got work tomorrow, and then tomorrow afternoon we're picking up one of her friends who's coming for a sleepover, and then they're going to another friend's for pizza and movie night, and then I'll pick them up 9:30, bring them back home, and then whatever they want to do on Sunday. So that's my weekend. And I'm going to try and play with my new little machine tomorrow. Have a go anyway, see what I can do. Cars and coffee on Sunday sounds nice. Ooh, sounds like fun, Di. You sound like you've got a full weekend too, Karina. I love seeing the photos of your walks. Hopefully one day I'll be living there. Be able to do them as well. Ooh, Wellness Expo sounds great, Denise. Work not so much, but yeah, still not so much a morning person, Karina. Probably more of a sunset person than a sunrise. Although the last few weeks I've had a lot of early mornings, just, I don't know, my body's just sort of woken up and I'm lying there staring at the ceiling, so I've just gotten up. You seem to get so much more done, don't you? Oh, that's very clever. I just got my scissors stuck on there and cut that. Yay, Laurel. Do not disturb, hey? Oh my goodness, Karina, I'd string it up. Although Roland tends to do that. I bought him a new bed from Kmart. It's a big fluffy thing, and oh my god, he absolutely loves it. I don't think he's moved in about 2 weeks. He just thinks it's amazing. And then sleeps all day and then into the night, and then decides, yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning that he needs to go out. Oh, that sounds nice, Selena. Oh, you're a good granddie, aren't you, hey? Oh, I can't wait until I'm a grandma. I don't know that it's ever going to happen, but I'll just have to pinch other people's grandkids. Yeah, quiet for you, Vic, unless Louis decides to play up more. Yeah, you won't know what to do with yourself, Deb, being away for so long and not crafting. You'll be keen to get back into it when you get home, won't you? Oh, wow, for the 10th time, Denise. That's amazing. Congratulations. Oh, how amazing. Ooh, that sounds fun, Cheryl. Ooh, might pop in your boot. Although you might need all the boot space you can get, hey? You after anything in particular? Tobias Sebastian, that's lovely. Lovely name. One day that'll happen, Di. More storage, yeah. Night, Karen. Thanks for popping in. Have a lovely weekend. Yes, there's always needing storage solutions, Cheryl. I honestly think I have worked out my storage in my craft room. Seems to be working well for me, so I'm pretty happy about that. Took a long time. It's hard work, isn't it? You know, when you've had your, I mean, I don't know, I don't have grandchildren, so I don't know, but I have looked after my nephew before, and oh, it's exhausting. So I can only imagine Di when you're doing it full time. Oh dear, it's always the poppies that are the fun ones. They don't discipline them, do they? What do they say, out of the mouths of babes? At least she says you acknowledge that you're a good cook. So she's at school, Di? Grade 1, yeah. So she's got a lot to take into, hasn't she? You know, like starting grade 1's a big thing, and everything else. Thanks, Deb, for popping in. We will catch up with you. See you next Friday. Not design, designated. Those school drop-off things, zones are a nightmare. I can remember from the kids when they were still at school. Oh my goodness. Night, Christine. Take care. Have a good weekend. We'll talk soon. You're my handsome boy. Oh, I just love them. See, I can't wait for all that. How old's your little grandson now, Tanya? Not Yvonne. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy your cuddles. Oh, wow. How old's he, Laurel? 4 in November. Where's that time gone, Tanya? That's just crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Right. All right. Well, ladies, I am going to love and leave you for tonight, I think. I'm pretty happy with what I've achieved for my first real sit down. I think I've sat down and done one proper video in the last couple of months. So I'm pretty happy with what I've achieved tonight. We've made a good start on the new journal anyway, so keep an eye out. I'll be doing a bit more in that. So no spatial awareness. No, I don't think they do they? Oh, 10, and he loves to say. That's fantastic. Excellent. Well, that's good. I love to hear that. So, all right. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been really lovely catching up with you. It's good to be back in the saddle, as they say, and hopefully there'll be lots more to come. I've got a few exciting things up my sleeve, so I'll share that in the near future, hopefully. So take care and look after yourselves, hey? And we'll see you next Friday night, all going well. Thanks again. Bye-bye.